Now, if you are in your 20s and you want to make a difference in the world, and the Muslim Ummah is counting on you, right? Then the best thing you can do, the best thing you can do for yourself and for the Ummah is to take your 20s seriously. Is to try to curtail your distractions in life and to try to be as serious as possible when it comes to your your health, your work ethics, your schooling, your learning, your deen, your commitment, your spirituality, right? When it comes to your marriage and all of that, instead of fooling around and going to clubs and all the things that go on, right? This is the time to be serious. If you want to really make a difference, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be part of those people that can maybe make it to the army of Imam Mahdi, then you got to be serious about your 20s, right? This is the age that makes it or breaks it. And over here I want to say, let me start by reading this. In a rare study of lifespan development, researchers at Boston University and University of Michigan examined dozens of life stories written by prominent, successful people toward the end of their lives. Consequential experiences or circumstances that people had had the strongest influence on how life unfolded thereafter. While important events took place from birth until death, those that determined the years ahead were most heavily concentrated during the 20-something years. What you do between the ages of, I'd say, 18 to the ages of 29, 28 are most important in your entire life. It's not like you cannot make up for what you missed. And so over here it says, in our 30s, consequential experiences start to slow. School will be over, or nearly so. We will have invested time in careers or made the choice not to. We or our friends may be in relationships and starting families. We may own, etc., etc. The deceptive irony is that 20-something years may not feel all that consequential, because you feel like you have a lot of time. Oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it next month. I'll do it, and the 20s go away. It is easy to imagine that life's significant experiences begin with big moments and exciting encounters, but this is not how it happens. The most important time is the 20s. Okay? And so researchers in the same study found that the most substantial and lasting events that led to career success, personal success, financial success, family success, all these things happened because of the seriousness and the time that they gave in their 20s. Okay? To a great extent, our lives are decided by far-reaching 20-something moments we may not realize are happening at all. So what you do in your 20s is extremely important. Please pass on this information to our young youth who are in their teens, who are in their 20s. Al-mujahidu la ya'rifu illa al-jad. A mujahid, a person who's serious, who's a believer, who's a strong believer, he doesn't know anything but seriousness, especially in the 20s. You read the stories of the great scholars of Islam, you'll see the importance of the 20s, that age, right? Khalid ibn Walid was a general by the time he was 18 years old. And so I'm challenging my Muslim brothers and sisters, the sons and daughters of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the sons and daughters of Islam. I'm challenging you to do something to make the most of your 20s. At every level, at the emotional, at the intellectual, at the physical level, at the spiritual level, become more serious. Be less distracted. Set goals for yourself. Set goals for yourself and try to meet those goals. Even if you don't meet those goals, the fact that you tried to meet those goals means a lot more than just sitting around and doing nothing.